Hello friends, today I'm going to discuss about explosive welding. So what is explosive welding? So explosive welding is a solid state welding process in which the metals are joined together by the means of metallurgical bond. So in this explosive welding, we have to use an explosive material as a source of energy. So better we can understand the explosive welding mechanism by the help of this diagram. So here suppose two you have to join two plates. Suppose this is plate A and this is plate B. So now plate A is a base plate and another plate is suppose as a flyer plate. So we have to arrange the plates in a such a manner that that we can see here, this is the base plate. Over the base plate we have to put flyer plate, and we have to maintain a gap between uh, base plate and flyer plate. That gap is called stand-up distance. So actually stand-up distance is play a very major role while bonding between the plates. So here you can see here the this is the base plate, and over the base plate flyer plate is there, and o- and above the flyer plate we have to keep a buffer plate. So actually generally buffer plate is made up of uh, cardboard and wood. So why we are using buffer plate in this explosive welding? So when when the explosion takes place, this buffer plate that is made of cardboard and wood, so it absorbs the excess energy and protect the damaging of the surface of flyer plate. And over the buffer layer we have to uniformly spread the explosive material. So and one end of the explosive we have to fix a detonator. So that detonator is connected through wire to the exploder. So when the exploder is switched on, the explosion takes place in explosive material. So due to this explosion, this flare plates comes towards the base plate at a very high velocity. Here, the explosion that is called detonator velocity. So detonator velocity is ranged from 2000 meter per second to 6000 meter per second. This is very high velocity. So this depend upon the types of explosive used, and we have to decide which type of explosive we are going to use. That depend upon the which type of material we are going to be joined. So we have to select the explosive depend upon the types of materials you are going to weld it. So when the explosion takes place, this plate switch comes towards the base plate at a very high velocity. So here then the flyer plate strikes with the base plate. So here kinetic energy of the flyer plate is converted into heat energy. So due to this heat, the both plates are plastically deformed and metallurgically, and due to this the plates are metallurgically joined. So this is the actually phenomena of the explosive welding. Once again, I am going to repeat this. So suppose you have to join two plates, and this explosive welding technique is a solid state welding technique, as earlier I told, because here no need to there is no diffusion of the plates. Actually, there is no liquefaction of the plates. Actually, semi these plates are only plastically deformed, and the plates are joined metallurgically. Here, the next slide, I'm going to give you some advantage and disadvantage of the explosive welding. So actually, the explosive welding is widely used in joining the dissimilar materials. Why? The dissimilar materials are joined. Uh, the dissimilar materials are joined by the traditional welding techniques are very difficult due to the formation of intermetallics and pores and other defects occurs in the joining while joining of the dissimilar materials. Therefore, in explosive welding is why explosive welding, because it is a solution welding process, and this phenomena is the explosive welding technique is this process is completed in a microsecond. very in a fraction of second we can say it is completed the almost the approx mechanism is completed within 15 within 50 microsecond. So this is the very fast process and there is no time to melt the material. So it is the solid state welding, and therefore it maintains the property of the parent materials and parent metals. So therefore it is used to join the dissimilar metals and dissimilar alloys. So for example, there are many works have been done on the joining of dissimilar alloys and dissimilar metals such as the copper to steel, nickel to steel, aluminum to steel, tungsten to steel, aluminum, magnesium, and other alloys can be easily joined through this explosive welding technique. And apart from this, apart from this, there are many advantage of the explosive welding over the traditional welding technique. So the first advantage of this is of this technique is the very large surface area can be joined in a single shot of exposure. So this is the extra added benefit of the explosive welding. Suppose this and this welding technique is widely used in the shipbuilding manufacturing and aerospace industries because there are large plates are we have to join laminate the large plates. So therefore, this technique is widely applicable because in a fraction of second, the plates can be joined through explosive welding technique. And this is not possible. This is not possible through the other welding technique to join very large surface area. There is no limitation of the surface area. Uh, so therefore, it is very useful technique to join the very large surface area in manufacturing industries such as aerospace, shipbuilding industries, and all. And also, this process technique is very low cost and simple process. The handling of this process is very simple, and it is the initial investment of this and the cost associated associated with this welding technique is very less. So therefore it is a very much useful technique, and there is no need of any surface preparation before the welding. So it is this is the another advantage of this welding technique. And also it maintains the parent material properties. Now we are going to talk about the some disadvantage or limitation of this welding technique. So through this welding technique, the brittle metallic material is difficult to be joined, and also there is a limitation of the flyer plate thickness, and the handling of this explosive material is dangerous, and sometimes the noise produced during the explosion is also it is also unavoidable, and also it is noisy. So these are the limitations of the explosive welding technique. Now there is many application of the explosive welding. In as I told, uh, it is it is this welding technique is applied in aerospace, shipbuilding, automobile industries. So there are many application of the explosive welding technique. So here now I'm here going to stop this my discussion about explosive welding. Once again, I'm going to summarize this explosive welding technique. So what is explosive welding? So actually, explosive welding is a solid state welding technique. This process is the source. This process is the mechanism of this. The mechanism of the explosive welding is very simple. So actually. Uh,